Good evening, and welcome to the evening edition of Weather News Today with J7409. The wind is picking up everywhere. It's splashing the water up in my yard. It's just a blowing and a howling. And this little fella's saying, "You're not the only thing howling. I'm howling too." Check him out. If you have any kind of weather pictures or sky phenomena pictures of any type that you would like to send me, I will use them as my cover thumbnails. Feel free to do so. I'd love to share them with everyone. Click show more, scroll down, the address to send them to is there. And if you're just visiting us for the first time over here at Weather News Today with J7409, if you're into the weather, you like what you see, you keep up with the weather on a daily basis, please, in the lower right-hand bottom corner, click J7409, subscribe, and then click and ring my bell for all of the latest weather news, forecasts, and alerts. My, how this has changed in 4 hours. It's changed drastically for the watches and warnings that are out. Look at this, would you, where you see this kind of bluish purple? All the way from Montana, all the way across to Washington, D.C., Central Maryland, Northern Virginia, Eastern West Virginia. This is snow watches, warnings, or advisories. Let's check some of this out. For you guys in the Columbus, Ohio area and other areas, as you can see right up here, winter weather advisory now in effect until midnight tonight. It's going into effect around midnight tonight to lunchtime, noon tomorrow. So you're under this advisory for 12 hours. What can you expect? Mixed precipitation is expected. It's mostly going to be ice, I believe. Total ice accumulations of up to 1/10 of an inch are expected, where portions of central, south central, and west central Ohio. And it should happen from midnight tonight till noon tomorrow. The ice is going to result in difficult travel conditions, so be prepared for slippery roads early Saturday morning. Let's go over here to Montana right quick. If you're up in this area of Montana, this is what you can expect. You're going to be having some snow and freezing rain. Plan on a slippery road condition with snow accumulations of 2 to 4 inches and ice accumulations of a trace should be experienced. Where in the Petroleum County area until midnight tonight, okay? Be prepared for reduced visibilities at times. Travel's going to be a little difficult, so keep that in mind if you're in this area. Now we'll slip on down to this area here for southeastern South Dakota, southwestern Minnesota, and northeastern Ohio. Iowa, excuse me. My cat's calling me. Some of you guys are under a winter storm warning. It is remaining in effect until 1 a.m. tomorrow morning. Heavy mixed precipitation, additional snow accumulations of 2 to 4 inches, and additional ice accumulations of 1/10 to 3/10 of an inch are expected in portions of south central and southeast South Dakota. This warning, this is a warning now, it's going to last until 1 a.m. Saturday in the morning. The power outages and tree damages with this are possible due to the ice, and the roads will become icy and dangerous. After precipitation changes to snow this afternoon, be prepared for significant reductions in visibility at times. So that's for this area. Let's check out the advisory area. Okay, this is for portions of central, east central, and southeast South Dakota, northeast Nebraska, and northwest and west central Iowa. Okay, this is your winter weather advisory. What to expect is mixed precipitation, snow accumulations up to 2 inches with localized amounts up to 4 west of the James River. Now, ice accumulations will range from a glaze around the Sioux City area to over 1/10 of an inch around Mitchell and Chamberlain. When is this going to last to? Around 1 a.m. come early morning Saturday. Now, the ice and snow is going to result in difficult travel. Everybody knows this. Please slow up. It's going to be hard to see. Take your time. We'll slide on over and we'll come up and we'll check on northern Illinois and northeastern Indiana and Chicago. This winter weather advisory is going to remain in effect for you guys until 11 p.m. It's going to start, in other words, at 11 p.m. this evening and last until 8 a.m. tomorrow. That's Central Daylight Time. What you can expect is mixed precipitation. Total ice accumulations of up to 1 to 2/10 of an inch are expected. Wet snow accumulations of up to around 1/2 an inch are expected north of I-80, and this is going to be taking place in portions of northwest Indiana and north central and northeast Illinois from about 11 p.m. this evening till 8 a.m. tomorrow morning. The ice will accumulate mainly on the elevated surfaces, and the ice may have to struggle to form on many area roadways. However, any ice on the roads will result in difficult travel. You will have some black ice out there. Be careful, my friends, especially around the Chicago area. And very quickly, I do want to check out for all my friends here in the West Virginia area. This will also carry over into the Washington, D.C., Central Maryland, Northern Virginia, Eastern West Virginia area. So for these areas right in here, this is what you can expect. Okay, your winter weather advisory remains in effect, and it will go in effect from 3 a.m. this morning to 1 p.m. tomorrow afternoon. Actually, that's like 3 a.m. in the morning to 1 tomorrow afternoon. Mixed precipitation is what you can expect. Total snow accumulations maybe up to 1/2 an inch, and the ice accumulations of up to 1/10 of an inch. This is really expected. Watch out for the ice, guys, okay? Where's it going to happen? Portions of southeast Ohio and central, northeast, and northern West Virginia from 3 a.m. till 1 p.m. Saturday. So please, please, watch out for the ice if you see any. Even if you think it's melted and it's still cold, watch out for black ice. Moving right along, the wind and the humidity is just very hazardous, folks. Wherever you see this off color here of brown, all right, what we're under here, this is like North Carolina, South Carolina. We have some also up in the Washington, D.C. area. The wind's picking up. The humidity is perfect. What this is fire weather watch warnings. Increased fire dangers. You see some all the way over in here also. These are the fire watch warnings, okay? For increased fires to start. Please don't be throwing nothing out the window, you know. For those of you who smoke, please don't throw out no cigarette butt, because a fire can start very, very easily right now. As we're moving on down like into Florida, East Central Florida, all the way over up into Texas and Oklahoma, all these parts in here, you guys are under a red flag warning with the wind. Fires can also start with you there also. So please, please keep that in mind. Be safe. I know you guys are probably wondering, why am I doing this? Because this map has changed so drastically. Right now, as we go up to southwestern Kansas and northeastern Kansas and central Colorado, up in this area, here's what's going on for you. When I started out this forecast, I was telling you how the wind seems to be picking up just about everywhere all of a sudden. It's splashing the water up in my yard. My wind's nothing compared to what some are going through, like you guys in this area. Yes, indeed, be careful. Winds, your winds, northwest, 35 to 45 miles per hour with gusts of 65 miles per hour. Now, the timing, noon through 8 p.m. Okay? Noon through 8 p.m. Tonight, maybe after 8 p.m., it will die down just a little bit. But this wind is strong. It will make your travel really bad, especially if you got a high profile vehicle. I have a little handicap pickup truck, and it blows me around everywhere. I don't go out in it. Also, there could be some structural damage possible, and the widespread of blowing dust is going to like make your visibility to near zero sometimes. Please, please be careful out in this area with the wind. Okay, you guys have this fire watch in western Colorado and eastern Utah, but what else does Utah have? Look here, right smack dab almost in the middle. I believe that's an avalanche warning. Yes, it is indeed, my friends. Excuse me, it's not only a warning, it was put out as a bulletin. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Forest Service Utah Avalanche Center. Timing: this avalanche warning is in effect through 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, Sunday, March 18th, 2018. You're on the alert of the possibility of an avalanche right now through 6 p.m. Sunday. Affected area for the mountains of the Manti Skyline and the Central Mountains of Utah, including the Fish Lake Mountains. Avalanche danger. The avalanche danger for the warning area will be high through Sunday. Reason and impacts. Travel in avalanche terrain is not recommended. Weak snow near the ground has been overloaded with the new wind-blown snow from the last few days. Large avalanches breaking to the ground are likely. Human-triggered avalanches are very likely through Sunday. Stay off and out from underneath steep slopes. Avalanches can be triggered from a distance, even below a steep slope. And backcountry travelers should consult. Okay, there's a web address, or you can call 1-888-999-4019 for more detailed information. And what's happening up there? Got a little patch of pink up here in southeastern Idaho. Also, same goes for northern and northeastern Nevada, all the way over to western Nevada and north central California. So let's check it out right here. Unsettled weather conditions today, with periods of moderate to heavy snow showers expected in the mountains of interior northern California. Snow levels remain around 2,000 to 3,000 feet across the northern mountains, 3,000 to 4,000 feet across the west slopes of the northern Sierra. I've been talking about the North Sierra. You guys were going to get some snow, and you could even get white-out conditions. Okay, when is all this going on? Well, this winter storm warning is in effect, remains in effect until 11 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time this evening, above 3,000 feet. Periods of moderate to heavy snow are expected. Additional snow accumulations 5 to 10 inches with localized amounts up to 21 inches are expected. Mostly in the western Plumas County and Laysan Park area up until 11 p.m. tonight. And that's not all you've got going on, California. You folks around the greater Lake Tahoe area, there's an avalanche warning out in that area also. It should last through 7 a.m. tomorrow morning Pacific Daylight Time. The affected area, Central Sierra Nevada Mountains between Yuba Pass, Highway 49 on the north, and Ebbets Pass, Highway 4 on the south, including the greater Lake Tahoe area. This warning applies only to the backcountry areas outside of established ski area boundaries and highway corridors where avalanche mitigation programs exist. Now, the avalanche danger is high. High avalanche danger. 4 out of 5 will exist in this warning area. Strong winds, significant snow accumulation, and intense snowfall rates will create unstable avalanche conditions. Expect widespread avalanches both above and below the tree line. Very dangerous avalanche conditions exist. Travel in or near these areas is not recommended. Natural avalanches are likely, and human-triggered avalanches are very likely. So they're very destructive. They could run for very long distances. Please keep this in mind if you're in this area. And we're going to end up this forecast by checking out the GFS model, courtesy of Tropical Tidbits. Okay, where all that wind you were seeing, see this low that's formed here now? It's at 998 millibars. We're going to clip her on through right quick. Let's see how it looks like it may be developing for the mid-Atlantic and northeast area in a day or so. Of course, this will change probably, but it's nice to have a heads up. You can see that snow line and that freezing rain line moving on across. What will happen? It looks like that first system there just slid off. But look here, we have another one coming right on behind it. With that chance of rain I talked about this morning down in this area that could trigger some bad thunderstorms. So we'll keep our eyes on that too. Here we go again, moving right along. Will it form? Well, it's already formed. There you go. Look at there. This is like Wednesday. Looking like rain, southern Jersey. You got freezing rain and snow in the northern parts of Jersey. Massachusetts looks like some more snow and ice. And the snow is like from very light in northern and northeast Ohio. Little heavier here, right in this area. But it can change, people. Yes, it can change. Because now it's just beginning to ride up the coast. And look how it spreads out. We got snow, people, all the way from Tennessee. Maybe light, maybe a little heavier. We'll have to wait and see how this storm progresses, okay? And this is Wednesday. I've been saying Tuesday or Wednesday we could have us another storm. Well, the isobars, they're kind of tightly compact, but I don't think they look as bad as the other storms have. We'll just have to wait and see. But look at the snow spread, would you? We got snow from northern Virginia to Ohio to Illinois to Indiana. Where else we got snow? We got snow over in Massachusetts, Rhode Island, Long Island, Kentucky. You see this? This is on Wednesday. Let's pray it changes. And then it starts to intensify off in the water here. That's a good thing. Off the coast of Maine, it seems to intensify, but it seems to be right along the coast and not inland at this point as it moves on across. I think that's probably what it's going to do, but it's going to have a good track of snow all the way from Tennessee all the way to Maine. Check that out. You see that, don't you, people? Snow will be in Jersey before it's over. That's the way it's looking now. And then we have another system over here, this low pressure that's going to boom on down. We'll have to wait and see what we get from it. Hey, thanks so much for subscribing, clicking my bell, and getting all the latest forecast news, forecast and alerts. I'll put them out there for you. I care about you people. I'm trying to keep you safe. Please share my weather videos. If you want to do something for me, share my weather videos. That helps me to keep other people informed of what's going on around them, and maybe they'll think twice if it's not too good in their area before they go out. Keep them safe. Thank you so much for that. The comments, the thumbs up, all the good stuff you do. And thank you guys for watching my video today that I did about, I'll probably never make another video like this again, but I had to make this one. Your comments, I haven't wrote hardly anybody back, but I've read every last one of them. And you guys are awesome. I love you. Everybody stay safe. Have a great weekend. Much peace, love, and kindness to each of you. And I will see you in the morning with the good Lord's will.